Welcome to QuickBooks at Kapiolani Community College. This video will give you an orientation to our online course. The course site information section gives you a quick summary of how to contact me, the textbook, and other resources we need in this course. Notice especially the textbook may be purchased in a bundle form from the Kapiolani Community College bookstore. As of 2017 summer session, the bundled price for both books used is $202. The K. Ovlia textbook will be used again for Accounting 251C, so I think you might be best to purchase it in a paper edition as opposed to renting an ebook. The QBO textbooks doesn't seem to be available in an ebook at all, so you pretty much have to purchase it in paper, although you might want to purchase it used. Go to Resources Web Links if you're trying to use a used textbook. You can get a free QBO 1-year, one company license. Use this to get access to a QBO company, and you can use this for the main company to go with a used textbook and create additional 30-day life companies when needed. There's a time lag between when you request a license and when you get it, so if you need this one instead of the access code that comes in the QuickBooks Online textbook, then you need to request it right away. To do any audio recordings, you really need to have a headset or microphone, or the background noise may ruin your presentation. Please make sure you have the capability to make audio recordings using your computer. If you're using a desktop computer, you'll probably need to buy a microphone or a headphone microphone combination headset. The course menu over here tells you all the main features of our Laulima site, and they're accessible either directly or indirectly from this course menu. You'll find important announcements on the right-hand side of the home page. Often I will have Laulima send everyone an email message to let you know what I've posted. From the course menu, let's click on Discussion. All of our communication between students and me should take place under Discussion. There are quite a few important forums here. Getting to know you is where you've hopefully introduced yourself to your classmates and learned about them too. Please read all of the postings so you can see who you might want to get together to study with or work together with on the team project. Weekly topics are places where you earn points by responding to issues posed by me. Usually I'll respond to your posting, so you may want to come back even after having posted just to see what kind of conversation is happening about that. Please read the communication policy to see how to message me. Please note that all of our communication between students and me should take place under discussions, not through email. General course questions, comments, or suggestions is where you can post your questions or see what problems might be coming up that you can avoid. There won't usually be that many of them, so please be sure to read all of these that come up. This is also a place to post Excel files showing when your answers don't agree with the answers I've provided. After you've done your best to find the cause of your problem, post a full description of the problem here to enlist the support of your classmates in finding it. This can be used to earn full points for your work, even if you've not been able to come out correctly. Just do a thorough self-check, narrow the problem down to 2 or 3 wrong accounts, and then post your question. Team forums is where you'll find and connect initially with your teammates for the team project. If you have a message of a personal nature, use your own personal forum to message me. That's the one titled with your name where only you and I can see it. I'm logged in with a student test account, so my fake student personal forum title looks like the one shown at the bottom of discussion here. By the way, do not use private messages. I do not respond to them. Laulima assignments usually involve you creating some content or using some file I've distributed, revising it, and then turning it back in here for points. The open dates and deadlines are listed here. Laulima Dropbox is the place where you drop files for me to check to see that you've done your work. One of your first Laulima assignments will actually be to organize this so you'll be able to clearly show the work you've done. This is where you'll turn in much of the work you do in QuickBooks Online program and the textbook. A Lima only gradebook shows you the points for the work you've done and the deadlines and available points for some upcoming work. If you don't see any points whatsoever for a gradebook item, don't worry, it just means I haven't graded it yet. Mostly everything in here requires me to manually look it over and enter a score, so there will be some time lag between when you complete your work and when you see the points pop up. Orientation is the page where this video will be housed. I've made a quick list of all the main categories of points earning activities you'll do, and you can see that down below under Class Organization. Resources. We'll talk about the contents of resources in week 2. For now, browse through the folders in here and see what's currently available to you. For the syllabus, check out the important policies and procedures here. This is an accounting course, so you should already have or currently be getting a good understanding of the basic accounting principles, financial statements, debit credit rules, and the accounting cycle. This is also an online class, so you should have good, sound, basic skills in Microsoft Office that you would get from ICS 101. And having a good internet connection is really kind of non-negotiable. Lastly, this is a super accelerated summer class, so you should plan on having about the same workload as a half-time job. Read through the rest of the policies in here and take a look at the example grade computation. We're almost never going to have exactly the same points as listed in the syllabus, but it's likely to be pretty close by the time we're done. Week 1. All of the things we'll do for a given week are included in the week 1 or 2 or 3, etc. weekly lesson pages. The first part of the page calls out the things we're supposed to learn for the week. Then there's a schedule with links where possible to the actual activities or things you'll work on. For example, here or here. If my link doesn't work, please post a message in discussion to let me know, but carry on anyway and locate the thing the link is supposed to be pointing at. Following that, there is content I'd like you to go over. For example, my notes for a particular chapter, or maybe a video of me going over my notes for a chapter, or a link to an outside site with some important information. The PowerPoints from the author's website are usually here too. After that, you can see the recurring tasks that you'll do as you go through chapters 2 through 8. After a few chapters, it gets kind of repetitive, so I've set it up so you can expand it or shrink it as you see fit. I hope this has given you a great introduction to our course. The Accounting 251 Accounting 201 review materials are going to be available in the resources. You can find them now. Also, as you jump in and start doing work in our book, make sure you check the resources for super important QuickBooks textbook changes folder and print out the pages there and put them in the appropriate place of your textbook so you don't get confused and frustrated. We'll look next week at some of the other files that you'll need from there, but those are the primary ones for now. Thanks for listening. Bye now.